Hi, I'm Geoff.
I'm Emily.
Let's get to know the bride and groom through this video.
What's one word you would use to describe Ruby?
好兄弟咯 ，Yeah, she's like a brother to me.
賢良淑德，
Queen of clumsiness.
Clumsy.
論盡
lazy, ditzy.
What's one word you would use to describe Chris?
OCD. Mr. Clean.
持家有道，
Who's more likely to cry at the wedding?
Ruby.
Ruby 應該比較眼淺啲嘅。Ruby.
definitely Chris. Bridezilla.
Chris, he seems like the feminine type.
No one.
Oh, that yeah, for sure it's me. I never see him cry.
Ruby, but I promise I'll fake cry.
Who do you think will be the stricter parent?
Ruby.
我覺得係 Ruby 都係。
Of course, Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Ruby's too lazy to be the stricter parent.
Him.
Or me.
Who do you think wears the pants in the relationship?
Ruby.
It's gotta be Ruby.
應該係 Chris 會話事嘅。Chris.
Chris.
Chris.
I think probably I think it splits up pretty well.
Who spends more time in front of the mirror?
Me.
Ruby, that's for sure. I'm sure.
Ruby. It's Ruby.
Ruby, obviously. Come on.
一定 Ruby 啦，咁貪靚。
About the same.
Ruby does, but I look at myself very intensely.
Okay, it's me.
Who's more likely to freak out if things don't go according to plan?
Ruby.
Ruby.
I would say Ruby.
我覺得都係 Ruby。
Ruby. Ruby, it's all Ruby.
Who do you think is the better cook?
Of course, Ruby.
我唔使問啦，一定係阿 Chris 啦。俾 Ruby 搞完之後，個廚房應該好似打仗咁。
I'm not a good liar.
Come on, who thinks Ruby can cook?
Because I don't really know whether Ruby cooks.
I don't think she knows how to cook. I mean, instant noodles.
Chris, definitely.
Chris. Ruby does. Because I like eating her food.
Who's more likely to fall asleep first after the wedding?
Ruby.
Ruby.
Ruby 好容易合著嘅啫。
Ruby, she's gonna be tired.
Come on, it's Ruby. She sleeps before like 12 every day.
Chris.
Probably Chris. Chris will be the drunk one.
Ruby, because I'm a party animal.
Yeah, for sure it's me.
Who's more stubborn?
Ruby.
Ruby.
Chris. Chris is very stubborn.
Chris.
Chris is a very stubborn person.
Chris. It's Chris.
Well, he likes to claim that he's Mr. Right, you know. So
I'm super stubborn.
Who's more sexy?
Is it like an appropriate question?
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna say Chris. I can imagine him already.
Chris.
Physically 應該就 Ruby，裏面可能就 Chris 比較 sexy 啲。I don't think Chris is sexy.
Ruby.
Me.
What does Ruby find most annoying about Chris? Forbidden drink?
weekend 朝頭早嘅時候7點鐘起身吸塵，嘈住佢瞓覺。
OCD. Fashionist. Too neat. Too clean.
What does Chris find most annoying about Ruby?
She could be a bit bossy at times.
Like you gotta ensure all the gifts, everything is safely secured. And 你會幫我帶嗰啲啲嘢，即係你會幫我。
She's messy.
She's always making messes for him to clean up.
She thinks that she's more beautiful than me.
What does Ruby love most about Chris?
That he can do a lot of things that she can't do.
Everything.
He's Mr. Clean. She doesn't have to clean. She doesn't have to cook.
Staying on top of everything. Him helping her guide, through her career or with life. I think.
靚仔啦，有性格啦，型啦，有責任心啦，太多啦，好難數喎，數唔晒嘅。
What do I love most about him?
What does Chris love about Ruby?
Her clumsiness can be translated as cute. Yes.
She's sexy.
I think it's that Ruby's it's not that she's simple-minded, but she's very simple. She's not someone to think up schemes or anything like that. She's a very direct and very trustable person.
She is her true self. Like she doesn't pretend to be anyone but herself.
Just who she is. She's a fun girl.
個人啦，心地好啦，性格又好啦，又唔發脾氣喎，幾好啊！
Ruby's great. She always makes me laugh. There's days when I come back from work and I've had a bad day at work, and she's always able to calm me down. And I think that's the most beautiful thing, like finding a partner who can balance you out.
Let's find out how Ruby and Chris first met.
I just thought that, yeah, he's gonna come up to me and ask for my name. And he did.
It all started with hi.
I hope you like it.
We're celebrating with you in our hearts.
And in Taiwan.
Bye.
Bye.